Okay, so most of us have been playing Modern Warfare 2 now for a few days. I myself, for the most part, have been enjoying a lot of the things that this game has to offer. However, I've been trying to put it off, but I think it's about time I address Modern Warfare's skill-based matchmaking and actually the inconvenient truth about Call of Duty's skill-based matchmaking system in general. Now, I know that a lot of people have a lot of differing opinions on skill-based matchmaking. Some people hate it and others actually advocate for it, thinking that it's helping them. But what I want to put to you today is that there is a hard truth behind Call of Duty, something that is making skill-based matchmaking worse and that is only more prevalent in Modern Warfare 2 with some of the key features that are missing. Now, first of all, the first thing that we need to talk about in this video is why are video games so addictive and fun in the first place? Well, that's because we get chemicals like dopamine rushing into our synapses in our brain that are genuinely making us have fun. These sorts of chemicals in our past in human history would have only been present after we had finally accomplished something huge like mating or eating or catching food. These chemicals are in our brain to preserve us. So why do we feel them when we play games like Call of Duty? Well, that's because we have tricked our brains into thinking that something we do within this game is somehow some great achievement. And to be honest, for a lot of people, yes it is. There's nothing wrong with having fun in a video game. There's nothing wrong with thinking that achieving something in a game is inherently good. The problem is that the benchmark in Call of Duty is set very high for a lot of us, meaning that when strict skill-based matchmaking is in place, a lot of us aren't getting that dope fix, and as a result, a lot of us feel that the skill-based matchmaking is hindering us from enjoying our experience. If you look at a game like Rainbow Six Siege, for example, in Rainbow Six Siege, most of the dope levels in our brain are going to be coming when we win a match. When we win a match, we get a tangible result. When we're playing ranked, we get a rank given to us that says how well we have performed, and if we have done better than usual or if we have done worse than usual. We are also placed with other players who are of a similar rank. Skill-based matchmaking in games like Rainbow Six Siege actually has a really good place, and without it we would not be feeling the dopamine. So why is it that in Call of Duty it feels so vastly different to these other games? Well, I put it to you that actually it is indicative of a problem with Call of Duty as a whole, a problem with the franchise and a problem with the formula that we have grown to know and love. And that problem is that it's so easy to get a single kill. A single kill in Call of Duty has been made so that it is the easiest thing to get. Think about it, the reduction in the skill gap, the fast time to kill, everything has been dumbed down to a point where it means that literally anybody who picks up this game is able to get one kill. One kill on its own means absolutely nothing in Call of Duty. Now, on top of that, if you're playing COD, 9 times out of 10, if you're on the losing team but you're going like 30-2, well, that's going to feel bloody amazing. And to be honest, you're not really going to give a fuck whether you win or lose. Similarly, you could win a game of Hardpoint and absolutely decimate the enemy team, but if you're going 10-25, I guarantee you will rage quit before the game bloody ends. This is because in Call of Duty we have been trained and conditioned by things like kill streaks to only accept multiple kills in succession with less deaths than we have kills as our benchmark of success. Winning or losing is completely out the window. We don't care about that anymore. The only thing that we care about as a Call of Duty player is going on those sweet streaks. Now, this can be bypassed by, of course, the camos and the challenges. The camos and the challenges are there in Call of Duty so that you can enjoy it whether you're doing well in a match or not. If you have an absolutely terrible match but you get some progress towards some camos, then that's still good in a lot of people's books. And this is what usually counteracts the whole thing where sometimes you're in a lobby with absolutely sweaty betties and sometimes you can do a bit better because you're against people who are about average or below average in terms of their skill level. However, in Modern Warfare 2 in particular, not only is the skill-based matchmaking so goddamn egregious. I mean, look at this screenshot now. This was the end of round scoreboard from a game I played just 48 hours after the game released. You cannot tell me that the average player has levels at this level already by 48 hours of the game's release. This is skill-based matchmaking at its finest. The only reason that I'm in a lobby with these people is because I've been performing well, they've been performing well, and so we all get lumped together to make our kill death ratio as close to 1 as possible. Apart from not anymore, because we don't even have a combat record to check our stats. Everything about this game is making it so that we go 1 for 1 as often as possible, and then we can't even gloat if we're above 1 for 1 because there's no way of checking our kill death ratio in any case. I know a lot of people joke about COD players only caring about their KD, but that's only because it's the only measurable form of success in a Call of Duty game, especially when the skill-based matchmaking matches the teams so that 9 times out of 10 a kill confirmed match can end in a draw. Think how crazy that is for a kill confirmed match to end in a draw. You have to get pretty much the same amount of kills and you have to pick up the same amount of dog tags. The only way you could get a draw in a kill confirmed match is if you're playing literal clones of yourself. Yet, since this game is released, I've had about 4 or 5 draws in kill confirmed already. That is crazy and just a direct result of skill-based matchmaking. Now, if we take this a little step further, the gameplay that you're watching in the background hasn't been reverse boosted. I haven't done this on this account. I haven't done this in Modern Warfare 2. I haven't reverse boosted since I made the videos on it back in, I think, Cold War. But I'm doing well because the game is allowing me to do well. Now, usually in any other COD in previous years gone by, if I was doing well like I am in this game, I would be very happy. I'd be ecstatic, over the moon with it. However, because I have been getting absolutely steamrolled for the 3 games previous, I know that this is just the skill-based matchmaking system trying to throw me a bone. And so even though I'm doing very well, even though I'm having fun playing it, that is still niggling in the back of my mind that it isn't actually my doing. It's not actually me that's performing well, it's the fact that I've been performing badly, so now they're throwing me a bone. And to be honest, that is a serious problem for the type of game that Call of Duty has become. Now, on top of all of this as well, I'm really struggling to get some of these camo challenges done because I've obviously been performing quite well. My skill-based matchmaking rank is clearly quite high, and as a result, I'm finding it very hard to go for some of these more obscure camo challenges. I know I could just go and play Invasion, but like I said in my other video, Invasion isn't necessarily for me. I like playing 6v6. I just wish that this skill-based matchmaking could be turned down, or at least be a little bit less aggressive so that we could all enjoy Call of Duty how it was meant to be played and how it was always played in the past. I know that there has always been some form of skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty, but it's gotten to a point now where this is a little bit ridiculous. But anyway, I know this is a bit of a ranty video, and I know I already released one video today, but I just needed to talk about skill-based matchmaking because it's starting to get me a little bit down. Now look, I just want to reiterate, I'm not going to start just bitching about Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 every single video. Like I said, on the whole, I'm really enjoying this game, and with the launch of Warzone 2 and DMZ looming, I'm sure that we're in for a treat when it comes to the next 2 years. I just feel like before we can go on any further with this channel, I just really wanted to get my thoughts out here about skill-based matchmaking. Anyway, for those of you who have watched my channel for a while, you'll know that I love to see who sticks around until the end. So if you're still here, I'd like you to let me know by answering this question down in the comments. If you had the chance to remove skill-based matchmaking, would you? Anyway, that's it from me today. I'm Average Joel. Peace.